throughout the year, I would get like these random ideas that some went into pre-production, some even went into post-production, but most of them never left the notes app. So I'm gonna tell you about them today. First, we have scenes. I don't feel like I'm pronouncing that right. Scenes. See, this is like my grudge with English. Why can't you start your words with a vowel? So first we have scenes in K-pop music videos I just can't wrap my head around. And this video idea started a long time ago when I watched 17's Hot music video for the first time. And there's this scene where Dino
smells a napkin.
I was about to say sniff, but well, it is pretty intense. It's a pretty intense scene. It's probably half a millisecond, but he grabs a napkin, put it in front of his nose, and he goes like he fully inhales that napkin. And like, why? This scene, like, it haunts me. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
So I thought maybe if I find some other instance in a K-pop music video that doesn't make sense to me, maybe I can write them down in this notes app and I'll have video out of it. But I forgot. I forgot. I completely forgot. And I only wrote 2 other instances. I wrote that millisecond of Le Seraphim wearing wigs in Unforgiven. Y'all remember that. It's literally a millisecond of them wearing wigs. That's all it is.
The wig snapping sis for me.
And I also watched their reaction to the music video because they were like explaining the concept and the behind the scenes. But then this scene comes and they just start laughing hysterically and no explanation is given. They also uploaded a few pictures of them wearing wigs on Instagram, and like I don't get it. And then we have Haechan relaxing in the middle of an American football field in Broken Melodies. All the other members are doing relatively normal things. They're like painting, walking, making a phone call. Why is Haechan having a drink and sunbathing in the middle of a game? In the middle of an American football game? Like, how does that relate to the long distance relationship storyline? Then we have K-pop idols that give off Latin vibes. This is something me and my friends do all the time because we're all Argentinian, and so we have like a list of idols that we think give off Argentinian vibes. In this list, for example, we have Jay Park, Jake from Hypen, and Jungkook from BTS. Do with that information as you will. What does this say about Argentina?
You tell me.
But then, as I was thinking about that, I just couldn't shake off like this feeling that Nino from SHINee is Uruguayan. Like, this is a fact in my mind. Like, look at this. This is an Uruguayan man. Mark Lee, a huge Chilean energy. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know.
Mark Lee Chileno.
Let's just say that. Which is interesting because he's Canadian, and it's like common knowledge that Uruguay is to Argentina what Canada is to the US. Are you following?
I'm nodding like I understand.
And lastly, we have Uki from G-Idol. I wrote down Puerto Rican, but I can also see her as Colombian. She just has that energy, you know? That warm and bright energy that we like at the South. We're in the middle of spring and it's 10 degrees outside. And that's why we have a country full of Jay Parks. This never left the notes app because I thought, like, who's the target audience for this? Then we have this note called MBTI. This was a video idea in which I will try every single MBTI test that I could find to tell you which ones are worth something. But I honestly don't have the energy to do that. The takeaway from this non-existent video is that don't waste your time on Sakura please. Just don't do it. Don't. And use Personality Wizard instead. That's great. That's a great test. I also have the app Widget Lab on my phone, and they recently came out with an MBTI widget, and they were like, why don't you try it? It's just a simple 2 minutes test. And I thought, sure. There were like 5 questions. They got it right. Like, I'm not saying this is a good test, I'm saying I'm impressed. Then we have K-pop album covers. I wanted to talk about my favorite K-pop album covers, maybe rank them in some type of way, but I sadly lost interest in the middle of making this list. But I can show you some of my faves here. Lastly, we have one that was filmed and like 70% edited. I ranked K-drama tropes, and there were a lot of them. So it was already a pretty long video, but I also have the wonderful idea to invite my friend Juliana, who you could call her an expert on K-dramas, but she disagreed with everything I had to say. So the filming took hours. Like, it was so long, I had to edit it in parts so that my editor wouldn't crash. And this one time I had managed to edit an hour of footage into 5 minutes of video, and instead of saving it,
I deleted it.
I was so angry at myself. I decided to give up on the editing part, so I thought I'm just gonna cut down the audio and I'm gonna send this to Juliana, and hopefully she would edit it. I don't even care how it looks. Like, I don't want to do this. So I started editing the audio, but the editor froze and closed in the middle of me editing. So I was like, I'm done. This video is haunted and honestly doomed, and I'm not gonna do it. So those were all the videos that never were. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna see you soon with hopefully something that made it out of the notes app. So see ya.